a professional like yourself and say, help me. And then when they come say, help me, how do you help them? We say, please help me, Sheree. What do you do?
What we do is we start with the basics. Like I said, there are 4 planes that we operate on: the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, the physical. And if you're out of alignment, and it may seem like you don't think one relates to the other, but it does. If you aren't prosperous in your life, if you're not able to hold a job, or say you have a lot of negative or toxic relationships around, then you got to be willing to look at what you need to clear up. And so we start with clearing up some old hurts. We start with bringing up the emotional garbage.
You don't go deep. You don't go deep with the old hurts, do you, Sheree?
Well, it depends on.
There's a lot of pain here. I think at home people have a lot of pain, and I think it's so deep that they've forgotten about the pain, the trauma they went through.
Yeah, but you have to. The past has its place because it leads you to the present. But you have to be willing to clear up some of those.
I know young ladies right now. They 40 years old and they haven't gotten over the fact their mama didn't love them. I know men. Mama didn't love me, daddy didn't love me, my daddy left me, I ain't get enough love. My first husband or my second husband, my children ain't no good. And so a lot of us are walking around a lot of pain.
That's true.
Do we have to deal with this pain?
We do have to clear it up.
These issues?
Yeah, we do. We do. Got to clear it up.
And that's where you come in.
That's where I come in, because one of the things that we do, teach is we teach different healing techniques. And also we help you to start identifying what your strengths and weaknesses are. If one of your weaknesses was that you were raised in an alcoholic home and you haven't been able to come to grips with that, or say you keep attracting in alcoholics and you're not willing to understand that this is you and not just these people. So you have to be willing to clean up this stuff, because it all relates to the present. It all will impact your future.
So I know some people that's a hard concept that people believe. If we're in an abusive relationship, you would say, people like yourself say, in some respect, you have attracted that abusive relationship. You attracted those bad people to your life. How do you embrace that concept, and how do you really deal with that our reality, we've attracted this reality. The wife you don't like, the husband you don't like, the kids are gone crazy. You created all of this.
Well, what happens, how things work in the universe is that the universe is like one great big tape recorder. And so if you keep putting out over and over again all the things that you don't want, and how many of us just concentrate on all the things we don't want?
We can tell folks what we don't want, but it's hard to say what we do want.
You can say to somebody in a minute, this is what I don't want. I don't want this in a guy. I don't want that in a guy. I'm not going to take anybody doing this. But we don't focus on the things that we really do want. And when you focus on what you want all the time, really focus on what you want, the universe acts like one great big tape recorder then. And it says, more please. And that's what you get. So your thoughts create your reality. And that's a big concept, because a lot of people don't want to take responsibility. They'd rather say, so-and-so did this to me, and this is why my life didn't turn out. My parents didn't send me to the best school. Nobody really loved me.
Yeah, that sounds like me. You've heard me lament, haven't you? but all jokes aside, and one thing that really I sort of have trouble with is that it's the Lord's will. It's the Lord's will that you're single and you feel bad, sorry for yourself. I mean, people believe that. If I'm going to have a man, the Lord going to bring you the man. The Lord doesn't want me to have a soulmate. I'm going to be single.
Well, God helps those who help themselves.